Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Kamal's Mind Academy. My name is Kamal and I'm a family and psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. I'll be sharing insights into the medical and psychological aspects of some famous crime stories and related mental health conditions. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates in the psych world. Before we start, please remember that this discussion is based on publicly available information and should be treated as speculation rather than definitive analysis. First, I will discuss the flashback of the story, next, the crime scene, and last, I will do my final analysis. Let's get started. First, the flashback. In this story, the main character is Suchana Seth. She is the CEO of the well-reputed AI lab who has 12 years of experience as a data scientist. She speaks 4 languages and was featured in 100 Brilliant Women in AI Ethic list in 2021. She is originally from West Bengal in India and was residing in Bengaluru after marrying Venkatraman, a native of Kerala. The couple met in 2008 and were doing a research program together in the institute in Kerala. They got married in November 18, 2010. They were known a very happy married couple, and after a gap of total 9 years, their son was born in 2019. But this happiness did not stay for a long time, and the couple decided to get divorced in 2023. When the incident happened, the couple was going through the divorce process. Reportedly, Suchana Seth was dissatisfied with the court decision of letting her husband to spend time with their son. Venkatraman, the father, had permission from court to spend time with their son on every Sunday. Let's move on to the crime scene. Suchana Seth checked in a hotel on January 6, 2024 with their son. Although she had the plans to stay there until January 8, but she left the hotel on January 7. She was caught by police while she was attempting to flee in a cab with her son's body in a bag. Yes, she killed her own son. He was only 4 years old when Suchana suffocated him with a pillow when he was sleeping in his own mother's lap in a hotel room. It is reported she decided to end the life of her son on January 8, 2024. So her ex-husband can never meet him and spend any moments of happiness. Let's move on to the final analysis. Please remember, this is just my theory and the discussion is based on the speculation, not on the verified facts. First, let me tell you a little bit about the normal mental status, and we can compare it with the mental status of Suchana Seth. So the person with normal mental status has a control over his greed, anger, jealousy, revenge, or pride. On the other hand, if you don't know how to balance your mental status in a stressful situation, that's when the crime happens. There is a possibility that the same person may have underlying mental health situation, and that was going on for a long time with Suchana Seth as well. The very first thing we can think of is depression. She was going through divorce process, and it's possible she may have loss of interest in doing things, low energy, changes in appetite, and thoughts of hurting herself. We're gonna talk about depression here, but I also wanna bring up one of the factor that is possible with depression. It is called filicide. Filicide is a deliberate act of parent killing their own child. The filicide is usually motivated by a disturbed mental state, that is depression, or any other mental illness. There are different types of filicide, and the one that I'm going to discuss here is called spouse revenge. The term fits in this category because Suchana Seth also killed her child for spouse revenge. So what happens in this filicide video? What happens in this typology, the perpetrator seeks retaliation against a spouse or partner, often as a result of breakdown in the relationship followed by feeling of rejection or jealousy. The anger is subsequently displaced onto the child, who becomes the instrument of revenge, to punish the spouse and attempt to make them suffer. Another mental health factor that I can think of is postpartum depression. According to the research that I did, I believe if postpartum depression is left untreated, it can last for years. There is no definitive answer how long postpartum depression can last, but this is also possible in this case of Suchana Seth. Third, I can also think of borderline personality disorder. So in this case, if we see Suchana Seth is a highly educated woman, she could just find an alternative if she was not happy with the court decision and could live a normal life with her son without just killing him. So what happens in both, there is no gray. There is either black or white. This is the reason she could not see the possible situations in between. And she thought either she needs to kill the child or the husband needs to change his behavior. Any situation where we see an act happened after an intense anger, the possibility of borderline personality disorder or BPD increases. Per DSM-5 criteria, a person should have 5 or more of the following symptoms, and I think Suchana Seth had most of them. First, unstable interpersonal relationship. She was going through divorce, so it's possible she had unstable interpersonal relationship. Second, impulsivity. It is also a possible factor due to ongoing arguments with husband. Third, suicidal behavior. It was reported she tried to cut her wrist after she killed the child, which is also typical in BPD. The person will not commit suicide, but will attempt to commit it without success. Fourth, chronic feeling of emptiness. It is also a possible factor due to the poor relation with husband. Fifth, anger. Anger or rage is the biggest here. She had intense anger against her spouse. Sixth, dissociative symptoms. Means feeling disconnected from yourself and the world around you. Also forgetting about certain time periods, events, and personal information. Per reports, after Suchana Seth killed the child, she denied having the memory of the incident and the act as well. And these are the symptoms of borderline personality disorder. I'll share with you the DSM-5 criteria of borderline personality disorder next. Thank you so much for joining me in this discussion. Always rely on verified information. Remember, our goal is to approach these topics with sensitivity and combining facts with responsible speculate. Stay tuned for more content, and until next time, take care of your mental health and those around you. Thank you so much. See you next time.